Hello there. Not much change to the weather as we move into Tuesday. In fact, the upcoming week will remain pretty unsettled, I think, with low pressure always nearby. It'll be breezy, even turning windier across northern areas by the end of the week.
Tell you who's definitely real this morning. That is our Carol. Morning, Carol. How's it looking for us all today?
Morning.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. It's looking changeable, actually, Sal, today and for the rest of this week. It's not typical July weather that we're experiencing by any stretch. If you had your brolly out last week, using it as a parasol, you'll definitely be using it to keep the rain off as we go through the next few days. It's also going to be breezy, windy, especially in the north of the country as we go through parts of this week. And then that transfers to the south.
Good morning. It is a relatively mild start this morning, but it is largely cloudy, and we're going to hang on to these overcast skies for much of the day, albeit for one or two brighter spells a bit later.
Let's talk weather, but on the other side of the Atlantic, a hurricane making its presence felt in large parts of the Caribbean. Carol has the details about that, and it's pretty wild, isn't it, Carol? Good morning.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you. Yes, Ben, it is. It's a huge Category 5 hurricane, Hurricane Beryl, the earliest Category 5 Atlantic hurricane on record. Now, it's got wind speeds of 160 miles an hour. These actually are the sustained wind speeds. The gusts are more than that. We've got 100 to 250 millimetres of rainfall expected and a 3 to 5 foot storm surge. So catastrophic. You can see in the satellite picture exactly where the hurricane is and also the eye. It's going to continue to track westwards in the next few days. And if we follow the track of that, you can see how it pushes towards the south of Jamaica. It may well weaken at times to perhaps a Category 3 as it makes landfall, and then it rejuvenates as it goes back into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, eventually arriving towards the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico as we go through late Thursday into Friday. Now, the sea temperature has helped feed this hurricane, which is why it's so early. We've got abnormally high sea temperatures. Normally, you would need about 26 Celsius to sustain the life of a hurricane. At the moment, it's closer to 28 or 29. These kind of sea temperatures are what we'd expect at the peak of the hurricane season. The other thing as well is that the hurricane strength winds are 40 miles out from the centre of the hurricane. Interestingly, usually we expect about 7 in an average hurricane season. This season, though, it's looking much more active with 8 to 3 hurricanes expected, and 4 to 7 are looking like they could well be major hurricanes, rather like Hurricane Beryl. The average is 3. Now, closer to home, the weather is a lot quieter, thankfully. The rest of this week it's going to be breezy, be windy in the north on Thursday and in the south on Friday. We'll see some rain at times and temperatures below par for this stage in July.